Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? Happy Tuesday. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you watching this. Hope it finds you in great spirits. This is the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. But we got this lineup review. Just going over my best lineup from yesterday's slate, how we tried to attack it, what we did right, what we did wrong, so on and so forth. So listen, if you're new to the channel, this your first time tuning in, man, you in the right spot. It's the best kept secret in daily fantasy sports, the Golden Goose DFS show. Hit that subscribe button, man. Turn your notification bells on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop, alright? And also, do your boy one small favor, man. Hit the like button. Do something nice today. When the last time you did something nice for someone, just out of the kindness of your own heart? Let's start it today. Hit that like button, man. Help this small channel grow over here. We still on a push to 1,000. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do for y'all when we hit 1,000, man. I'm still working on it. We got something coming for y'all. But let's get into this review, man. Last night, solid slate, made money on both sites. I thought I had one last night. Man. I thought I had a takedown coming on FanDuel last night, boy. But those last three games, the highest total games on the slate, all kind of turned into blowouts, man. I don't know how that happened. Blowouts got me yesterday. But let's get to this review. If you caught the starting five yesterday, I told you we was playing the Memphis game. So I originally tweeted, I think this was Colin Sexton, Terry Rozier, Jason Tatum, Tari Eason, and Jalen Duran. And I told you just wait that I felt like we were going to get that Memphis news that Ja and Adams was out like a lot of people did. So that's what we did, and we got the Tyus Jones when they was out. Tyus Jones solid, 42%, 36 fantasy points. Terry Rozier was being solid. Game got out of hand, no closing run. He should have easily gave us 40 plus right here, but like I said, it turned into a blowout. He didn't get any closing runs, so only 35 fantasy points from him. Jason Tatum, man, they just got whooped by the Magic. Did not see this coming. Even though they were without Brogdon and Smart, I did not see the win by the Magic come. I thought Tatum and Brown would take care of business. It went Tatum on DK, Brown on FanDuel, so didn't quite happen. 46 fantasy points for Tatum. Tari Eason, everybody's chalk once Jabari Smith was out. He was just too cheap, almost 10x for you. Very solid play from him at 36. Jalen Duran, 4,500. Just a guy that was just too cheap, who's a double-double threat no matter what minutes he get. If he gets 20 minutes, he's a double-double threat. He's just a beast on the boards, man. Nice game for him. He actually scored this time. It's a rare occurrence from him. 23 points right here, but 15 boards, nice double-double, couple blocks, man. 52 fantasy points on yesterday. Your best point per dollar plays yesterday. Anthony Edwards, 28%. Took him a while to get going. He got a 52 though. Ended up being nice for us. D'Angelo Russell had it going like the first 2 or 3. Edwards really got this in like the fourth quarter, because the first 3 quarters it was D'Angelo Russell cooking. So. But it was worked out for us. 28% on, gave us 52 fantasy points. Got too cute right here. AJ Griffin. We got that news that DeAndre Hunter was out. I know they don't like to play Bogdanovich big minutes for whatever reason, even though he was starting. I got AJ Griffin right here. He got solid minutes and okay fantasy production. 19 fantasy points right here at 3,300. Definitely needed something a little better from him. And then Walker Kessler, man, 27% on, just did not give us what we wanted. We just got stuck over here on DK, man. Once that Memphis Grizzlies came out, they started Tillman out of nowhere. And there was nothing I could do. Tillman only had center eligibility on DraftKings, so my hands were tied. There was nothing I could do. So got like I said, I had Kessler in here at 20 and 23 fantasy points. Just gave us 300 total, man. Came in 223rd place. This was the $12 single entry. Y'all know where I be at. 300 over here. Let's get to FanDuel, man. FanDuel, 333. Came in 469th place, man. Starting five over here was very similar. It was a little different over here. We gave you Rozier, Brown, I think it was DeRozan. I had SoCon in there and told you to take him out and put Clark in there once he got the start. Should have left Sohan in there. He had a better game than Clark. And then we had, it was Sengun, but I tweeted out to change that. But this is my best lineup right here. Similar, you can see I think this particular one, I went Desmond Bain. I felt like that Memphis news was coming, so I went down from DeRozan in this particular lineup and got the Bain. But this is the lineup, man. When the last game of the night started, we was already well in the money. I had Tyus Jones at 21%, which was okay, but I had Desmond Bain at 14%, and I rolled Tillman out there at under 1%, man. Last game of the night, I got these three studs going. We not studs, but these three guys going. We well into the money. I just thought for sure we was on takedown, but Memphis got blew out, man. I don't know what the deal was with Tillman starting. I don't know if Clark's in the doghouse or what, but yeah, this is my best lineup. You see Durant over here. Once I told y'all that I didn't like Sengun. It wasn't that shout out my man B Legendary, and we was chopping it up on Twitter. It's not that Sengun wasn't a good play. He's like he said, he is a matchup proof guy, but you gotta still look at the matchup. What the chances of him hitting his ceiling performance against Rudy Gobert? That's what I was looking at. If Sengun, then he was 8,400, so he needed like what 50 plus, especially on last night's slate with all that value. So I just was uncomfortable with Sengun having to go against Gobert, because one thing for sure going against Gobert, he's not gonna score as much as he normally score, and he's not gonna get all those rebounds as much like he gets. You think he's gonna get 20 boards with Gobert down there? So no. Once I saw Gobert was playing, that would make me get off Sengun. And like I said, it was a overall profitable night, but I thought we was on pace to take something down on FanDuel. But it's coming, man. We knocking on the door, man. It's coming, all right? Let's get to today's slate. Just rock with me, man. Just rock with me. Let's get to today's slate. Let's chop it up. Got the starting five pulled up for you. As we see it right now, you know we're going to be waiting on a lot of injury news. Things going to change up. So be following on Twitter for the updated starting five. And listen, guys, I know we got a lot of new guys. Let me break this down to you. When I give you the starting five, that thing is handcrafted specifically for the slate. Listen, nobody's doing what I'm doing, guys. Trust me on this. I'm telling you, no shade, no knock on anybody doing their thing. But like I said, most channels you see, they are catered to the 150 guys, the 150 maxers. Or they're going to just walk through the games and give you different plays from each games, or just give you a bunch of plays they like that night, maybe 7, 8, 9 plays. I could do that, guys. I could go through every game and tell you I like this guy from this team, this night, and then when 1 and 2 of them hit, be like, yeah, I told you. No, nothing wrong with that. That's fine. I'm trying to give you a specific build that's going to allow you to cash and be able to put pieces around it that you like. It's a very tough thing, man. And that's why nobody does it like this. This is very tough to do. So when you get this starting five, you can play the whole thing as it is. It's handcrafted, I'm telling you. You can play the whole starting five as it is and build you a lineup around it. Or maybe you don't like all five. Maybe you like 4. Maybe you like 3. Take you 2 or 3 of the guys you like and then build around them. But it's handcrafted for a specific build that should allow you to be in the money and approach a takedown, man. I'm handcrafting these things. It's a tough job, all right? That's why people don't really do it like this. It's hard to do. To give you the specific plays to give you a specific build is very, very tough. That's why guys don't do it. That's why guys just talk about plays, and then when one of the good plays hit, they be like, see, you know what I'm saying? But that's no shade. Everybody do it how they do it. That's just how we do it over here, man. But let's get to it. The starting five over here at the point guard, man, give me Chris Paul. If he's back and he's going to play approach 40 minutes like he did last night, I think he played 38, 39 minutes last game, just give me Chris Paul with no Booker, no Aiden. He is the primary ball handler, primary scorer, everything, man. Give me Chris Paul in a great matchup going against the Charlotte Hornets, man. I like taking CP3 right here at 7,500. At the shooting guard, I want to look at Bradley Beal. No Porzingis. I like that price tag on it. It's just him and Kuzma, so he should get more shot opportunities, more playmaking opportunities. I like getting the Bradley Beal 7,300. He hasn't really had big games this season. This could be a spot. I know it's a slower pace game against Dallas, but Porzingis being out, opening up more uses and more shots for him, I think that bodes well for Bradley Beal in this spot. I like getting to him at 7,300. Coming at small forward, we'll look at PG-13, 8,600. Great matchup against the Los Angeles Lakers. I know he's not going to garner any ownership. He's back. He hasn't really had a big game yet, but you know what he's capable of, man. I think this is a very intriguing spot for him to get Paul George at low ownership. He's a guy that can find whenever he finds his shot. He has free reign to get it going. I know Kawhi's in there as well, but if they ride the hot hand. If Kawhi's hot, they'll feed him, let him get the cooking, and vice versa. So I like getting the Paul George at the discount right here, 8,600 in this great matchup against the Lakers. You know he's a stat sheet filler. He does a little bit of everything. Get you some PG-13. At the power forward, I want to look at Aaron Gordon, especially now. I ain't gonna say especially if Jokic is out. This is specifically if Jokic is out. If Jokic plays, we might have to go somewhere. But we got Jokic questionable right now. I like getting Aaron Gordon 6,700. Didn't give us a big performance last time just because he didn't shoot the ball well. You know what I'm saying? But if Jokic is out, he should be in line for a double-double, man. He could give you 20 and 12 right here in this spot at 6,700. That's a nice price tag going against the New Orleans Pelicans. And at the center spot, I'm looking at Daniel Gafford, man. I'm heavy on Daniel Gafford today. And here's why. No Rui. He's traded. He's to L.A. I don't know if he's playing tonight. No Porzingis. I think that means a boost for Gafford's minutes here. And if Gafford can approach 30 minutes at 4,300, he definitely can return you a double-double, man. Like I said, I know it's a low total game, but I ain't even look at the total all the way yet, but it's one of the slower-paced games on the slate going against these Dallas Mavericks, one of the slower teams in the league. But they don't have a presence down low. They like to run small. This is the perfect setup for Gafford to just eat on the boards, man. I expect a nice double-double from Gafford, man. One of my absolute favorite plays today right now is the slate sits, all right? If the slate started right now, I might have 100% Gafford. Love this play. Get you some Daniel Gafford in your lineups, all right? And there you have it. Starting five for DraftKings. Chris Paul, Bradley Beal, Paul George, Aaron Gordon, and Daniel Gafford, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know they're going to be in mine. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm liking over there. At the top, man, staying with Chris Paul, 8,200. A little more pricey over here, but I'm okay with it. Like I said, he's going to do everything for this Suns team. Everything in a great matchup, up-paced matchup against the Charlotte Hornets. Get you some CP3. Shooting guard, give me Jamal Murray if Jokic is out, man. I said before, say it again. It's just plug and play. If Jokic is out, just plug and play Jamal Murray. He's going to be chalky, but it's good chalk, especially in this matchup against the Pelicans. Get you some Jamal Murray at 8,100. At the small forward, staying with PG-13, man. 8,300 matchup against the Lakers. I'm just looking for him to have a breakout game here. Like I said, he hasn't really had a big one here lately. He's getting back in his groove, man. Been beat up a little bit, banged up. I like Paul George in this spot, man. I know he's coming at low ownership. Nobody really want to go here. It's a little risky. Like I said, he hasn't found his groove yet, but I'm just trying to get ahead of it for when he do get his rhythm back going. That's why we like PG-13 today. And at the power forward, Denny Avdia, man, 5K, no Rui, no Porzingis. He should be locked in. He's been very solid in spots this year. When he gets the minutes, gets the run, he has been very solid. He does a little bit of everything. He's a jack of all trades, master of none, as they say. He can give you a little bit of everything. I like Denny Avdia right here at 5K. All right, and coming in at the center spot, I'm staying with Daniel Gafford. I know he's a little more pricey over here, but I really think he gets 30 minutes in this spot. If he gets 30 minutes, he's going to give you a double-double. He can get you a couple blocks in there. I like getting the Gafford today on both sites. I love this play. I just hope they don't play with me and give him his minutes. He's going to start. That's for sure. Just give him his full. Just give him 30 minutes. Hopefully he don't get no foul trouble. He should crush that 5,800. Man, I love Daniel Gafford today, all right? There you have it. Just starting five for FanDuel. Daniel Gafford, Denny Avdia, Paul George, Jamal Murray, and Chris Paul, man. Sorry for the tardiness. Normally we try to get it to y'all before 8 o'clock. Running a little behind today, but we got it out for y'all. You know I got y'all, man. That's going to do it for us here today. Y'all know the motto, man. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.